Good evening. Welcome back to Crypto Learning Community. Today we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, some altcoins, and just do a little technical analysis, see some areas of interest, and go over some trade ideas. Right? And yesterday we had a very interesting event. This candle, absolute dump, 8%, all within a matter of minutes, and then a very fast reclaim. We did finally take out that liquidity I was actually talking about in the last video. All this down here, we took that low, so that was nice. Just didn't expect it all in one candle, right? So after all that happened, I just kind of stepped back, let price do its thing so we can have something to work with. I was watching this liquidity up here, and we had some easy trades with market structure, just following that. We've had a lot of SFPs, but for the most part, we've had a lot of market structure. Wait, let me go to a smaller time frame. So that was some easy trading. Right here was your initial break, and then just over and over, we made new highs, like so. Actually, it's right there, and then it just continued doing that market structure until finally we came into my liquidity area. Didn't touch the order block or even take the last bit of liquidity here, but we did get the reversal pattern I was waiting for. Broke the protected, and delete that. So easy longs, easy shorts. Now getting a nice bounce off the 618 supply here. This was really easy trade. Mainly was able to get into it early because we had, let me see if I can pull this up for you. A CVD, right? Cumulative volume delta divergence. Let me do it on the 1 minute. Let's see what it looks like now. I mean, plain as day. It doesn't get easier than this. Alright. So we have higher highs, CVD was coming out, and open interest was coming out. It's a very clear indication to exhausted buyers. Easy short, right? Let's see what we're doing now on CVD. Interest still coming out, so I'm not really concerned until we start seeing open interest come in. Yeah, I mean, even off of back here, we broke this high, right? So a higher high, lower high, and open interest coming out again. The exhausted buyers. My targets are this liquidity here, but I'm actually out of this trade now. It's the weekend. I just don't want to hold anything over the weekend. Could play out, but I'm just not in the mood to deal with that level of manipulation, especially after the manipulation we'd seen yesterday. So let's get rid of some of this. Actually, I'll leave that. I get rid of this. There really isn't I mean, it's really just a lot of speculation on what could happen next. There's no major break of structure for me, just because that there was such a large reclaim, right? We did have our daily divergence play out that I was speaking of, even though, well, we didn't even get a red dot. 4 hour. Yeah, bearish divergence. I mean, we've had money flow coming out. It's starting to pick back up. Let's go 1 hour. Not much really. Okay, and then 3-minute bearish divergences there. But we had confluence for this trade. I mean, really, I'm not looking to, like, what is there to long on this, right? Besides, like, a fib level and VPVR levels. I'd really rather not touch it. I mean, I want more market structure, right? Give us more confluence, more an idea on what Bitcoin wants to do next. I do want to talk about altcoins. I mean, I've been speaking of this for a while. This is it looks like altcoin season, right? It's, well, first off, I should say, what is altcoin season? Altcoin season is when Bitcoin dominance is dropping and money is flowing out of Bitcoin and into altcoins. It's very evident, and you'll see it. We've had this several times before. So this is a Bitcoin dominance chart here, and as you can see, we've been just absolutely dumping on Bitcoin dominance from its peak, 11%, and it's like an inversely correlated, right? So here's Ethereum on the daily, and here, you know what? Easier if we just do something like this. Over here, I'm gonna do Bitcoin dominance, and over here we'll do we'll just look at some altcoins. So this goes back to 2021 June. Almost 15 seconds. It's ridiculous. Alright, daily, 2021 June. Okay. So right here we've had some ranging, right? This was a lot of transferring. Let's look at some better examples. Let's look at XRP. Alright, here we go. So here we have, let's just ignore that consolidation and look at the uptrend. Might be make it easier to see the inverse. So let's do just 2023 to the beginning of 2023. Okay. So as Bitcoin dominance is going up, so is the price of Bitcoin. It has been for a while. Here's the index. Since 2023, it's been nothing but up, right? We had the low of 15,000, and it's just been nothing but up. Bitcoin dominance coming up, right? Money's been flowing out of altcoins and into Bitcoin. So that's why these coins were struggling to really, break out of their range and take those highs. XRP is a bad example, kind of because of the news that's come out, but it wasn't until Bitcoin dominance really started dropping did the money start flowing into these altcoins? Alright, let's see, 2023, okay, right here, 2023. These altcoins have been bleeding. That's the term you'll be hearing a lot. Quant, fantastic project. Polkadot, same story, right? We've had some come ups where they just kind of ride the Bitcoin wave, but for the most part, they're not performing like Bitcoin has been. LDO, another example. Downtrend, while Bitcoin dominance is rising. Now we see Bitcoin dominance dropping and these altcoins pumping. So that's enough with examples. I don't know if there are any good ones, but it does prove my point that they're inversely correlated. And as we see Bitcoin dominance begin to continue down, we should see altcoins come up. But right now we're in a peculiar state. We could start getting Bitcoin dominance to come up again. We look at the 4 hour, like kind of what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? Dominance spiked up. So we had that capitulation event. They caught support. We could very much, this is just my speculation, we could very much see dominance kind of come up a little bit, altcoins kind of retrace before we start putting in lower lows, right? The market structure flip. I mean, altcoins have just been pumping. I'm really thinking here shortly we'll have some more retracements. Or at least I'd like to. For the most part, it's pretty much their time to shine. I mean, all these coins are pretty fantastic, if you ask me. Bring up volume for a moment. There's a lot of volume coming into these coins. And prime resistance. I do want to share with y'all. What coin is it? I think it was Sui. Where is it though? There it is. Sui. So here's a coin I'm looking at. We are in, I believe, price discovery, but we have something kind of dangerous popping up on the daily time frame for market cipher B. The only thing really showing weakness to me, besides, I mean, you have long wicks, but this doesn't play around. We have daily divergences with money flow clearly coming out. We did the same thing over here. We had divergence and money flow coming out while making highs. Excuse me, and it led to a very large pullback. Even on this, right, we had money flow kind of coming out and some daily divergence from here to there. That brought you down 40%, 55% there. I mean, more divergences, but not with money flow, still bring pretty large pullbacks. Same goes for here. You have a bearish divergence with money flow coming out. Give you a nice pullback. So I'm definitely watching for that red dot to print. I'm actually already in a trade on it. That's my entry. On the 4 hour, the only thing I don't like is we don't have any wicks 4 hour, 1 hour in this candle structure here. It's like we front ran $4.5 mark, right? Large player selling there, which is even better for me. So I'm definitely wary of or cautious of a SFP, or another leg up before we come down. Sort of 4 hour protected as far as market structure goes. So that'll be huge once we break that and start looking at these levels. I'd like to see it come and run all this, but this is quite a bit of market structure. So we'll take TP on the 414, the 0.5, the 618, and the 786, and then let runners go for that liquidity down there. Really be nice to pick this back up down here, but we don't necessarily have to. Or like market makers don't have to let it drop that much. Sui is a good project too. And as much as I was talking about how it's altcoin season, I mean, these things have been pumping quite a bit. I mean, just from here to here is 40%. Daily divergences don't mess around either. Look at the 12 hour real quick. 12 hour money flow also coming out. 12 hour divergence. Red dot hasn't printed yet. 8 hours trying to print its red dot, and that's confirmed in 15 minutes. I mean, that's a divergence. You can't get away from that with money flow coming out. So I'm quite confident in this trade. As you can see here, it's a 5-to-1 risk to reward. If you ask me, this is really a good time to start taking profits. Adam's been a fantastic trade for me. I believe I bought somewhere in this dip right here. I'll go ahead and give you all a sneak peek as to some of the returns on my spot trades. Polkadot and Cosmos, pretty much doubling what I put in, and I mean, decent entry, right? 481 by 29. So yeah, it's more. Oh, it's in here. Okay. Yeah, we had that break of structure and just pop by and ride it. Just follow market structure, right? So I'll even see how Dot's doing here in a minute. Adam's doing great. I mean, we're just now reaching this major market structure up here. There is liquidity here, but I doubt we'll take it yet. I mean, if it really has the strength to push through that, that'd be phenomenal, right? But this is definitely a take profit zone for me. Polkadot. Wait, let me go back to Where was Adam? Adam has the daily divergence, but the money flow is still so thick. I saw it trying to print daily divergence on Polkadot as well. 4-hour money flow is still coming up. It's pretty awesome. Fantastic. See, hourly though, that doesn't look too good. So we could start getting a rollover. Fantastic time to take profits on this. Polkadot. Still looking strong. Like divergences are strong, but on oscillators. But your money flow oscillator is definitely top dog. You give it a lot more weight. Also want to speak on Monero. Monero is finally, this is a sleeper. Monero, I mean, same supply as Bitcoin, does everything Bitcoin's supposed to, right? But it's only $196. Like, let's just pull up. Alright, so we'll look at Bitcoin. Max supply 21 million. Circulating supply 19 million. Then we go look at Monero. Circulating supply 18.45 million. So there's even less. It's cool. There's even less than that of Bitcoin. But yet it's a fraction of the price. So this is one to get ready for. We've been ranging, like, look at this range. We're finally breaking out. How long is that? Been in this range for 900 days. 900. This thing is getting ready to launch. I'm very, very bullish on this project. Wow. Look at the volume. This is due to this project. It's so good at what it does. A lot of the centralized exchanges hate it. It's delisted. Well, they don't hate it, but the governments hate it, right? Because it's a competitor to the dollar. It's this is literally digital cash right here. So they try to regulate it and stop it, but you can't stop. You can't stop cryptos. Basic resistance, just a great project. I'm not gonna go into all that. I'll stop the tangent, but this is definitely one. I mean, we're seeing the breakout of the range, right? Close this candle. Weekly bear div, not printed yet, but if we come back into this, definitely looking to buy some more of Monero. Another sleeper project of mine, breaking out of its range, Chromatica. Let's do this on the daily. Fantastic project. Has lots of use case utility. This coin solves a problem. I'm just trying to get into it all right now, but it's been sitting at penny and a half, just hitting that 2-cent mark again. Very, very bullish on this. Let me show you the stats on that. So as we can see here, maximum supply, circulating supply, 80% is already of its tokens are already out and about in the ecosystem. Extremely low market cap coin. Okay, so there is lots of risk with this one, but there's lots of room for upside as well. If you were to just put $20 in this, forget about it. Just forget you even hold it. I guarantee when this thing gets found out, it'll be worth a lot. The problem it solves is a problem for big money players. Like the amount of money it saves them, and they just don't even know about it yet. Once they do know about it, they're going to be buying it up because it's going to save them millions of dollars, billions of dollars. I'm not going to go into everything in the details, but definitely going to throw it out there right now. So I went ahead and pulled up the market cap of Calculator to give you an idea of the potential on these, right? We're not just throwing out random numbers, we're looking at plausibility, possibility, we're using logic. So Chromatica is a decentralized exchange and best there is, if you ask me. I mean, personal opinion, but even so I used to compare it to Uniswap because that was the best, and now, I mean, look at this. We're already seeing XLM, which was one of my favorites, and is now taken Uniswap's place. So this is literally proof that, these coins can overtake the first place spot in their categories. So that's prime example right there. I mean, a market cap of pretty much $15 billion, and look at the circulating supply. 30 billion. That's ridiculous. So if we were just to look at the market cap of, so it's just comparing, if Chrome was to have all that money, if everyone left XLM and went over to Chromatica, it would be a 9,300x, and the token price would be $186 per token. Okay, it's 2 cents per token right now. I'll pull up the calculator for a moment. Go back to that scenario of $20, right? So $20 you bought right now, 2 cents, you're gonna have 1,000 tokens. Okay, times 186. Your $20 could potentially be worth $186,000. Now you tell me, is that a good risk to reward? I'm pretty sure we can find a way to save $20 to put it into this project and potentially have life-changing money. So I'll always speak praise on this and tell my friends and family members about this project. And keep in mind, Chromatica really isn't even on many exchanges, so once it gets listed on those too, it's gonna take off even more. Real quick, I wanted to also do Monero to Bitcoin. Same scenario with the market cap takeover. So yes, this is what I'm talking about. Monero is only $200 per token right now. And compared to Bitcoin, I mean, it should be the one at $100,000, 541x. So if all of the money, if everyone realized, whoa, okay, Bitcoin, it's fully transparent, like this isn't it doesn't solve everything it was supposed to. It's honestly weak compared to Monero. If everyone starts to actually realize the value of these things, like what they're solving, what they're meant to be for, I mean, it's just a matter of time, right? So you have the patience. So look at that, $2 trillion market cap on Bitcoin, a $3.6 billion market cap on Monero. And it's not completely undervalued, don't get me wrong. Where's it at? I think it's, yeah, number 47 ranking on a market cap. That's not too bad. Again, we'll say say you put $20 right now into Monero times 541x, almost $11,000. This is the beauty of crypto. This isn't gambling, right? This is not gambling. This is us doing our due diligence, managing our risks, and being smart about it. We're not the people. We're not going to be the person buying up here. You're not going to be buying up here against resistance. Oh, these are the times to be selling. That's when you should have been buying. You could have even bought these dips because market structure was telling you, hey, this is good to keep going higher. You don't buy the very top. Enough of that. I hope with this information, you'll can decide how to invest your money, how to come into the markets, because I know there's a lot more people looking at the markets now that Bitcoin's broke 100,000. It's going to catch all those headlines. People are going to be talking about it. And unfortunately, I hope you're not one of the people who buys Bitcoin at $100,000. Just be patient, right? Just be patient. Wait for opportunities. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I'm not gonna look to trade this weekend. Going back to Bitcoin, just gonna wait for more market structure before I do anything crazy. So, and I'll be sure to let y'all know. Have a good weekend. God bless.